Hello from Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Today we're going to close Numbers out. We're going to finish Numbers 35 and 36, and we're going to talk about three things. First, the Levites do not get an inheritance. We've been reading about the size of Israel and how by lot each tribe was going to get a section of it. Well, the Levites don't get that because their inheritance is God. And it's a better inheritance, I would think. But anyway, they still need some place to live. So within the greater inheritance, they get 48 cities, it says. 6 of them are going to be cities of refuge. 42 other cities, that's roughly 4 a tribe, right? 2, those 6 cities of refuge are very specific. And what is going to happen is if somebody kills somebody, the eye for an eye in the Old Testament allows them to then be killed. Okay, you killed somebody, your punishment, pure justice is that you are now killed for that. Well, what if it's an accident? Well, you can flee to one of these 6 cities of refuge, and you can live in that city without fear. It's an accident, the guy died, now I just live in this city, I can't leave. Okay, and the elders, the congregation are going to investigate, and if it is really truly an accident, you just live there the rest of your life. You don't have to die for it, but now you have a new place to live. But if it was determined to be on purpose, they're going to take you out of that city, you're going to die for your sin there. So that's going to be part of this here. And number 3, in chapter 36, I told you Zelophehad's daughters we hadn't heard the last of them. These were daughters of Zelophehad. He never had a son to give them an inheritance. The daughter said, why can't we receive the inheritance? God says, yeah, that's a good idea. Well, now the tribes are coming and saying, hey, these daughters, they have an inheritance, but what if they get married to somebody outside the tribe? Does that mean that the land of our tribe goes to that tribe instead? God says this. Hey, it's fine, marry who you like, but within the tribe, if you have an inheritance, okay? You have to find someone inside the tribe. That way the land stays with the tribe as designed by God. So we're going to see that little bit there, and that will close out our chapter of Numbers. Thrilled. We've done a great job in Numbers. It's been exciting. Thanks for hanging with me. I've loved doing it. Chapter 35. And the Lord spake unto Moses in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho, saying, command the children of Israel that they give unto the Levites of the inheritance of their possession cities to dwell in. And he shall give also unto the Levites suburbs for the cities round about them, or land, a little bit. For them, and for their cattle, and for their goods, and for their beasts, and the suburbs of the cities that you shall give unto the Levites shall reach from the wall of the city and outward 1,000 cubits round about, which is roughly 1,500 feet. So it's not a whole lot, 500 yards. And on the north side, let's see, and you shall measure from without the city on the east side 2,000 cubits, to the south side 2,000 cubits, and on the west side 2,000 cubits, on the north side 2,000 cubits, and the city shall be in the midst. This shall be to them the suburbs of the cities. And among the cities which ye shall give to the Levites there shall be 6 cities of refuge. Ye shall appoint these for the manslayer, that he may flee thither, and to them shall add 42 cities. So all the cities that you shall give the Levites shall be 48 cities, each shall they have their suburbs. And the cities which ye shall give shall be the possession of the children of Israel. From them that have many shall give many, but for them that have few shall give few. So they were given by size of the tribe. So if you have a bigger tribe, you might give more than 4, and the other one less. According to this, everyone shall give the cities unto the Levites according to his inheritance which he inheriteth. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak to the children of Israel, and say to them, when you be come over the Jordan into the land of Canaan, when you shall appoint you cities of refuge, for you that the slayer may flee thither, which killeth any person at unawares. And they shall be unto you cities for refuge from the avenger, that the manslayer die not, until he stand before the congregation in judgment. And of these cities which ye shall give, 6 cities shall be for refuge. Ye shall give 3 cities on this side of the Jordan, and 3 cities that you'll give the land of Canaan, which shall be cities of refuge. And remember, 2.5 tribes stay on the other side of the Jordan. These 6 cities shall be a refuge, both for the children of Israel, and for the stranger, and for the sojourner among them. And everyone that killeth any person unawares may flee thither. And if he smite him with an instrument of iron, so he die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall surely be put to death. And if he smite them with a throwing a stone, wherewith he may die, and he may die, he is a murderer. The murderer shall be put to death. Or if he smite him with a hand weapon of wood, wherewith he die, and he die, he is a murderer. And the murderer shall surely be put to death. And the revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him, he shall slay him. But if he thrust him of hatred, or hurl at him by laying on wait, that he may die, or in enmity smite him with his hand, that he may die, that he smote him, he that smote him shall surely be put to death, for he is a murderer. The revenger of blood shall slay the murderer when he meeteth him. But if he thrust him suddenly out of enmity, or have cast upon him anything without laying of wait, or with any stone wherewith any man may die, seeth him not, and cast it on him, he that died was not his enemy, nor sought him harm. Then the congregation shall judge between the slayer and the revenger of blood according to these judgments. And the congregation shall deliver the slayer out of the hand of the revenger of blood. And the congregation shall restore him to the city of his refuge, whither he was fled, and he shall abide in it until the death of the high priest, which was anointed with holy oil. So, if you're a murderer, and it's on purpose, sorry, you're toast. If you aren't, you flee to the city of refuge till your trial. Your trial determines, hey, you didn't do it on purpose. You get to live in the city until the high priest of the time dies, and then you can go back. But if the slayer shall at any time come without the border of the city of his refuge, whither he fled, and the revenger of blood find him without the borders of the city of his refuge, and the revenger of blood kill the slayer, he shall not be guilty of blood, because he should have remained in the city of his refuge until the death of the high priest. But after the death of the high priest, the slayer shall return to the land of his possession. So these things shall be for statute of judgment throughout all your generations in your dwellings. Whosoever killeth any person, the murderer shall be put to death by the mouth of witnesses. But one witness shall not testify against a person to cause him to die. Moreover, you shall take no satisfaction for the life of a murderer which is guilty of death, but he shall surely be put to death. And ye shall take no satisfaction for him that is fled into the city of refuge, and he should come again to dwell in the land until the death of the high priest. So you shall not pollute the land wherein you are. For blood, it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So only, the revenger still has to follow the rules. Defile not therefore the land which you shall inhabit, and dwell wherein I the Lord will dwell among the children. Apologies. Chapter 36. And the chief fathers of the families of the children of Gilead, the son of Machir, and the son of Manasseh, of the families of Joseph, came near and spake to Moses before the princes, the chief fathers of the children of Israel. And they said, the Lord commanded my Lord to give the land for an inheritance by lot, the children of Israel. And my Lord was commanded by the Lord to give inheritance of Zelophehad, our brother, unto his daughters. And if they be married to any of the sons of any other tribes of the children of Israel, then shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of our fathers? And shall we be put to the inheritance of the tribe wherewith they are received? So shall it be taken out from the lot of our inheritance? And when the Jubilee of the children of Israel come, then shall their inheritance be put into the inheritance of the tribe whereunto they are received. So shall their inheritance be taken away from the inheritance of the tribe our fathers. So they're worried they're going to lose the land. Moses commanded the children of Israel according to the word of the Lord. The tribe of the sons of Joseph had said well, this thing which the Lord hath commanded concerning the daughters of Zelophehad, saying, let them marry to whom they think best, only to the family of the tribe of their father shall they marry. So shall not the inheritance of the children of Israel be removed from tribe to tribe. For every one of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his inheritance of the tribe of his fathers. And every daughter that possesseth an inheritance in any of the tribe of the children of Israel shall be wife unto the family of her tribe of her father, that the children of Israel may enjoy every man his inheritance of his fathers. Neither shall the inheritance remove from one tribe to another tribe, but every one of the tribes of the children of Israel shall keep himself to his own inheritance. Even as the Lord commanded Moses, so did the daughters of Zelophehad. For Mahlah, Tirzah, Hoglah, and Milcah, and Noah, the daughters of Zelophehad, were married unto their fathers' brothers' sons. And they were married into the families of the sons of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, and their inheritance remained in the tribe of the family of their father. These are the commandments and the judgments which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses unto the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by Jordan near Jericho. Well, that's amazing. That's the book of Numbers, all finished out. Looking forward to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy is the 5th book in the series written by Moses, called the Pentateuch, and we're going to see kind of a review of some of the events, and we're going to see the children of Israel get ready to move into the promised land. Well, join us next time. Catch you later.